All right, welcome back. News of the week edition. I said we not been buying very many cards lately, but they're still coming in the mail, and we're kind of at the point in the summer where things change a little bit. Really have done very little that I traditionally do last few weeks. Haven't been buying cards, haven't been opening cards. Definitely lost sorting, more sorting than usual. Haven't been anybody home. All right. Here. Here. Oh, hey, buddy. Haven't been going to many sporting events. Listening to them on the radio, watching them from the air conditioner home. Not going to my next 2 weeks are going to be busy, some travel. And then after that, it'll be time to start thinking about next year. So we do have some cards as usual. We'll start with our Mojo stuff. So I see some caps. Some caps. Looks like it's Series 2, perhaps. Did see the other day that the University of Maryland hockey schedule for the year is out. So we'll be getting, we got that on the calendar. All right. So this is Series 2. A lot of stuff we've already seen. So we won't go through any of the base. These are kind of cool insert. I do like this one. Electricity. Ovi. And that looks like the part of I don't even recognize it. I was gonna say that could be like where the arena is. Certainly not any of the federal buildings that are obvious to me, at least. Could be office buildings, but none of the landmarks, at least. We do have some top loaders. No, Series 2 isn't really known for, well, I mean, they don't have autographs and memorabilia. And, it's not been a ton of rare parallels or inserts, but let's see what we've got. We've got an Ovi playlist. We've got a UD portrait Ovi. I'll probably end up on eBay. I've got one of them ready. Bang for your puck. Ovi. And our only parallel, an outburst of Dylan Strome. So not too bad. Nothing amazing, but those don't cost all that much. All right. Let's get some Ravens here. From the Phoenix set, which is a nice set. But I can already see I've got a pack. Oh, no, it's just a wrapper. I was going to say I got a pack for skunking, but I got a wrapper for a wrapper redemption. Nothing premium this week due to the budget. But I would call the Phoenix kind of mid-level. Actually, all right, you're a parallel of some sort. I was able to get the Commanders in score just because it doesn't have Jalen Daniels. So the Commanders, when Jalen Daniels is involved, are an expensive team to get. But when Daniels is not in there, it's much more reasonably priced. And if you just want Commanders cards and don't really need to get them only to chase the big guy, then that's a better deal. And only one top loader here. It looks like it's the color match. Devontae Walker. I have not. And I'll have to look into what good this wrapper does. And I assume it's some sort of wrapper redemption program, but I don't really know. Let's do our newest thing of the group here. I have yet to get a look at this year's Don Russ in hand. And that is what I have here. I cannot believe that the Frederick Keys first half of the season is already just about over. And I've only been to like 2 games. I've listened to him on the radio, but I guess Frederick is just a little bit outside my distance range, and the weather has not been cooperative. So it's good to go there. It's just a little bit far for a team that turns over quick. So let's have a look. This is the Don Russ, Van Sonnegut. It's one of our prospects. I believe he is at Aberdeen right now. So it is Don Russ, so no logos. Fairly average, uninteresting base card, but it's a decent picture. Another prospect who I believe is at Aberdeen, that being Griff O'Farrell. Well, actually, no, he's in Norfolk right now. Hassan Kjerstad. I actually did listen to Oriole games yesterday. They beat the Mets in a doubleheader. And I actually listened to that. But I've only been to Ethan Anderson, who I believe is Aberdeen as well. I've only been in person to that one Oriole game, and honestly don't have much plan on going back anytime soon. Speaking about Ironbirds, so the Scottish Premiership is getting started again, and again, I'm just sort of following the league in general. Don't have a favorite team. Would be interesting to take the team that got promoted. I don't even know who it is right now. One of the teams, well, I kind of like the location of it. The team itself wasn't very good last year, but Ross County, they're the ones who got relegated. Bomb Squad, Chris Davis. I don't think I'm going to go for Glasgow teams. So no Celtic, no Rangers. Just too big, too good. A lot of the Edinburgh teams have my attention. Dundee United. But a couple years ago, I got my wife one of those royal title deals where you symbolically buy a foot of land in Scotland, and it's in some like nature preserve, and she got this certificate that says by owning land in Scotland she is officially royalty or whatever, and she can be referred to as Lady Melissa Bram, something to that effect. So she has this plaque sitting around, and I looked closer at it this morning. Enrique Bradfield Jr., I believe it's with Bowie or Chesapeake, excuse me. And I looked up where the park that her land is in, because you can go visit it. Like, you don't literally own a foot of land, you symbolically have donated to this nature preserve, but it's near Aberdeen. So I live near Aberdeen, Maryland, and my wife owns property near Aberdeen, Scotland. There just so happens to be a Scottish Premier team right nearby. We've got a single top loader. It is a milestone of Brooks Robinson. Looks nifty. So I do have some more Donruss coming, but that is my first look at it. Let me get into another pack from Mojo. And what are you? Look like Heritage. Oh, Nationals Heritage. Perhaps we save this because I do owe my wife a DC themed show. All right, let's do some Wizards. Donruss. Staying on theme here. We can play Who Is Still on the Wizards. I should probably pull up the list though because it changes. Kuzma gone. Seek Bagon, I think. Bob is sticking around. Keyshawn's sticking around. Pool gone. I don't know if this is normal, but it just feels like they're moving players quite a bit. All right, two top loaders. Alex Sarr, just because he's a big rookie. And the Keyshawn George, numbered to 125. All right. Let's do this next. Mystery. I wrote on it Revolution ? And I don't know exactly what it is. I thought maybe it was a lot, but it's from someone I usually get. No, it's not Revolution. It is Phoenix, Washington. Nope. And what? I don't know what I've done. Let's have a look. All right. So that is a Phoenix Commander's card. But this is a LeBron James Revolution card. More Lakers. So I must have somehow got the Lakers in a Revolution break. Good for me. But then there is a random Wizard in a Revolution. Basically, let's look at the date. Okay, it's a year old. It's over a year old. So this has been sitting with me for quite a while. So basically, I have no idea what I've done. My top loaders. Maxwell Lewis. Rookie. Revolution. A Shockwave of Jaden Wood-Schifino. And an autograph on a Revolution sticker. Maxwell Lewis. Number 200. And will you look at that signature? So, okay. We'll close with this, I guess. This is from Iron Lion. I wrote Star Wars on it, so we know there's at least Star Wars in here. But it's thick, so it might be more than one thing. It's Star Wars, all right. And there's the top loader. All right, let's start with our non top loadery cards. We've got a General Hux, underrated character. General Medin. He must have gotten the G's. General. Another General Hux. All right, this looks like a blue parallel, maybe? I don't know. Quinn. Maybe. All right. Merrick. Also a general. More generals. Tarkin. All right. Dupes. Another Tarkin. Seen it. Hello. Biggs. Can't pronounce that. Where are you from? This must be a Rogue One. BB9E. You're a Rogue One, aren't you? Voting Rook. Babu Frick. Organa. And a First Order BB-90. Another pack of base, BB-8. Seen it. You're blue. Commander Hux. Captain Phasma. Red. I don't know if that's an actual parallel or just the way it looks. You're a Rogue One too, aren't you? Yeah. We've got Rebel Honor. Chewbacca. That's why I got to see. Oop, dropping stuff. What? Okay, Captain Phasma, First Order. Honor. Seen it. All right. Dato. seen all of these already. Oh, nope. 3PO. All right, let's get into our final pack, which has a couple top loaders. We'll call it a day. On Sunday, it's like 3-4. Sunday, probably do the Facebook show from the road and back to New York for a few days. All right, you are in a one touch, so we'll save you. All right, numbered 299. General Draven. Number 275. Captain Phasma. And in a top loader, number to 25, a chrome sticker of Boba Fett. So a big hit there. How big? I don't know, but it's definitely something. Important character, number 25. Cool. So I'll be back with Tales of My Adventure on Sunday, and then what's going on next Friday? Next Friday I'll be here. So next Friday we'll be doing this. I don't know if I'm getting anything this week. While I'm in New York, I'm gonna try to get something. Don't know if it'll happen. We'll see. So that's gonna do it for me. See you guys.